there. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Joy Lassin. I am a virtual teacher here in Nigeria, and in this channel, we simply talk about everything virtual teaching. We share a lot of unique digital tools that will help you greatly in your classroom. If you are still contemplating if you should join this wonderful family, look no further. Don't think further. Trust me, you're gonna enjoy this beautiful family. So please join us by subscribing to this channel. Please subscribe to this channel. Give this video a thumb up. Also do what? Turn on the notification bell so you can get notified whenever I get to post any video in future, and I will be so happy to have you here. I will be super excited to have you join this wonderful family. And in today's video, we're going to be learning the easy step-by-step guide on how to prepare a slide. Yes, using Google Slide, how to prepare Google Slide. That's exactly what we're going to be doing today. So without further ado, let's jump right into the video.
So here we've opened up a browser. The next thing is simply to come over here and scroll down to Google Slides. So now that we're here, the next thing over here is simply to create a new presentation. We're creating a new presentation. You can see that over here, the plus sign. All right, so first we're going to close this up. Now we're left with a slide here, which is a blank page. So first I'm going to double click here and drag down just to select this part because I need to delete this off the screen, and then I'm going to click on delete just to make sure I have a plain slide template. So in order for us to have a smooth design, and of course I can simply design to however I want it to look like, okay? So it has to do with preference. So first, the very first thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to come over here to my background and choose a background color. Okay, I'll just make use of my color over here. Okay, done. So now we have background color ready. Next, the next thing we're going to do is come over here to shape, and I'm going to click on this rectangle over here. Can you see the rectangle shape? Select, and then I'm going to drag down to however I want it to look like. Like I said, it has to do with preference. It's your choice. So I'm just going to fit it into, how I want it to be like. So now when I have the two red lines, it tells me that it's all fit and done. Okay, so here it is. Now you can see over here, I'm trying to create that, outer look and inner look thing where I can have the border on the side to, give it a sense of, facelift, right? I just needed to make sure that I create something very special. I would simply just do with the plain background, change the color and start writing something, on it. But then I needed to make sure that my slide is looking all nice and good. And that's why we're going through all this extra piece, okay? So now after clicking on that, what I want to do is I want to make sure I have the same color as my background. So I'm going to come to color field over here and choose the same color. Now you can see that. Next is to come over here. Remember I spoke about having, the border thing where I need to really just, you can see over here that Now you can see that. Next is to come over here. Remember I spoke about having, the border thing where I need to be just, you can see over here that what we have left on the side is just like an inch just on each of the outer side. And that's exactly what we're creating. So what we want to add now is the border. So what's the border? I'm going to go with black. And here I have to choose my border weight. It means how thick you want your border to be. So for me, I prefer to have it on 4. And now here it is. And over here, you can choose to do it whichever style you want. But I am simply cool with this. Okay, so you can see that. Now we're done with the prepping. The next thing is to start adding our content and, give it some extra spice. Now let's do that. I'm going to come over here to my shapes because I love to make use of that so much. So I'm going to make use of rectangle again, but this time it's just going to be on the side. Just by the side. See that? Good. Now this is exactly what I want and how I want it to look like. I'm just going to break it down just a little bit, just to fit. Okay. Now what I want to do is write welcome to class of some student. Okay. Now I want to select the text and come over here. I want to make sure I place it on center and horizontal. Horizontal. Okay, good. Now I have to increase my text to, let's say, 45 because I need to make sure it is bold enough. So when my students are coming, the first thing they are saying is, welcome to class, the big welcome. Now here it is. So we have welcome. So I'm going to reduce this a little bit. Okay, so the next thing is I'm going to change the fill color because, the white thing is looking all odd. So I'm going to change it to, complement the same color on a background. That's going to be the main color for the slide. So I'm going to change it to the same color. Okay, perfect. Now I want to put in my border to give it the border feel. And then of course I'm making use of 4 as well. And here it is. Sounds good, right? Okay. So we're just going to take this up a little bit. So next I want to make sure I give my text some lovely colors. So here I'm going to change my text color and I'm just going to give it different colors. I love to play around with colors. So permit me to do this. So I'm just gonna keep changing the colors to my choice. I love to play around with colors. So let's do this. So I'm still changing the colors. All I have to do is select whatever text that I want to change the color. Select and change. All right. So now, yeah, I love this. Okay. So now we're done with this very part. I'm done writing the major content that I want here. And next is to simply find a picture that suits, the feel of welcome to class. So I'm just going to search for a teacher pointer. So we're going to get different images. Okay, I'm just going to go with my choice over here. So I'm just going to make use of the one here. And all I have to do is save. So I'll come back here to share this tab. Okay. So now all I have to do is come to insert, image, upload. Very good. So now here it is. We have an image here of the teacher standing and pointing directly at the message, which is welcome to class. We need to give it that extra feel of, listen, I'm in class. Welcome to class. All right. So now here is the teacher. It's a way to also add in a few, just to give it the extra touch. So I just want to make sure I'm able to add in something to give it some extra touch. Making all black. So I can also switch the colors from black and white. Change it to white. I want my slide to be as simple and, of course, unique as well. Simple and unique. Okay, we have the first one. All I have to do is right click. I'm going to right click on the one over here and duplicate slide. And this is exactly all that I'm going to keep making use of along the line. So next, I'm going to delete. Now here is the second page. I'm going to delete the text and change it to, now it is time to simply talk about the lesson, right? And the lesson we're having today. Okay, let's talk about story element. So I'm just going to shrink this all together. What I want to do is just change up my design just a little bit. Here's exactly what we're trying to create. We're trying to create the feel of, listen, here is the lesson for today. We need to make sure it is looking all good, all good. Very important. The next thing I want to do is come over here to shapes. I'll come to callouts. So I want to, fix in a conversation which simply talks about topic. So now the next thing is to select text. Now I want to increase the size of the text. So let's make it 20. Let's see if that's going to work. Alright, so now from over here center. So like I said, it's just going to be as simple as possible. Alright, so now that I'm done with the first one, which is showing welcome to class or student, the second one, now I'm going to right click again. Remember, right click, then duplicate slide. So this time, I'm going to delete this. So we're just going to keep going following the same method from the very beginning. So the same method we've been following from the very start is exactly what we're going to be making use of. So this time, I'm going to be doing something pretty different from what we've been doing from the onset. So next is my fluency practice.
So yes, we've come to the end of the video today, and please don't forget, subscribe to this beautiful channel to join this wonderful family here. Also give this video a thumb up if you're yet to do it. Please do it now. If you're also yet to turn on the notification bell, please do me the honor of turning on the notification bell so you can always see me, so you can always get notified whenever I post new videos in future. I am super excited to have you today, and I will be much more happy to see you next time. Thank you. Bye.